Growing up, I often traveled with my family to my dad's work conferences. One of the places these conferences was frequently held was New Orleans, Louisiana. While my dad was at work, my mother would take me and my two siblings to the Crescent City's Insectarium. The Insectarium is a museum that displays insects. One day, my siblings and I were in the children's section, and I kept trying to climb up a giant worm. My siblings had both tried and failed. I kept trying though. At one point, my brother said to me that I should just give up, that it was impossible. And my sister responded to him saying, "It's kind of fun to do the impossible." I turned around and I asked my sister, "Who said that?" And she told me, "Walt Disney." Eventually, I reached the top of the worm. And I thought to myself, it's funny. The impossible always seems impossible until it's done. There are many parts of Walt Disney's life that I find very inspiring. Walt Disney is world renowned for creating what is quite possibly the most expansive entertainment empire of all time. It's hard for most Americans to imagine a world without Mickey Mouse's adorable face and squeaky voice, or to think of fairies without picturing that sassy, clever blonde fairy Tinkerbell. However, Walt Disney's life wasn't easy. As a child, he sold newspapers and took art classes when he could. Later, he started his own animation studio, Laugh-O-Gram Studios, in Kansas City, but the company went bankrupt. This kind of drastic failure could have easily served as a deterrent, and for many people, watching their dreams collapse into bankruptcy would have been enough for them to stop pursuing their heart's desires. However, for Walt Disney, this was not the case. The young animator moved to California with enormous ambition. In 1928, he created Steamboat Willie, which introduced synchronizing sound into animation with his famous character, Mickey Mouse. This became an international sensation. He also went on to create the first full-length animated feature, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This groundbreaking film also achieved international success and helped move animation to the forefront of the entertainment industry. I believe the magic in Disney rests in Walt's indomitable spirit. He dreamed when others doubted and kept creating when others would have quit. The spirit of Disney is pursuing your dreams and wishes. Some may argue that this is a selfish idea. However, I believe that most people have good hearts, and by pursuing their dreams, they inspire others to make the world a better place. As Walt Disney's life reveals to us, those dreams are not simply handed to us. They must be worked for and pursued through grave obstacles. As Anika Noni Rose later sang in The Princess and the Frog's most widely celebrated musical number, Almost There, fairy tales can come true, but you gotta make 'em happen. It all depends on you. These wishes inside us and our dreams give us hope when we are struggling. I know that for me, Disney inspired me to be the best version of myself. Snow White and Cinderella taught me to be kind. Mickey and Minnie Mouse showed me that love could be fun. Tiana taught me the importance of having a strong work ethic. Rapunzel, Moana, and Pocahontas gave me reason to believe that in the midst of my struggles and hopelessness, just around the river bend, there is a better tomorrow waiting for me with love and joy. I think that this is what made Disney movies so magical for me growing up. Seeing these characters remain courageous and refuse to lose hope in the face of adversity reflects the life of Walt Disney himself. A man who is not afraid to dream, but perhaps even more importantly, was unwilling to give up. Looking back, I know I wasn't able to climb the giant worm because I was naturally stronger or smarter than my siblings. Rather, I was able to climb it because, like Walt Disney, I believe that impossible is just a word used to describe something that has not yet been done. Often, pursuing our dreams may seem impossible. However, together, we can change what is possible. So I'll leave you with one final question. Are you ready to do the impossible?